The first course has been very, very popular for the game of golf for a long, long time.
There was a professional tournament going back as far as 1918 in this area. For more than 100 years, they've had professional golf in Jacksonville.
The Jacksonville Open, it was a big league event in a town that had very few big league events. They had as good a field as they possibly could have.
Was this generally a place for the black golfers?
No.
Black people have been playing golf for a long time. The problem is that blacks couldn't play where they wanted to play.
We had 2 golf courses in the area. We could play Brentwood on Monday and High Park on a Friday.
In the late 50s, foursome of golfers, Frank Hampton, Edward Dorman, Davoye Brown, and Charles Brown, were trying to post scores to qualify for a national amateur tournament for African Americans. They were playing Brentwood.
They couldn't finish because they had a rain delay. So in their mind, they think they can come back the next day and finish up. So when they got here, they was denied because they had that rule set that you can only play on Monday.
They went to Hyde Park and were told, Friday was your day, leave. They were told to leave, pure and simple. And that was when Frank Hampton decided to file a lawsuit against the segregated nature of not only the 2 city-owned golf courses, Brentwood and Hyde Park, but against all recreational facilities, which at the time were segregated.
The NAACP Youth Council was conducting sit-in demonstrations at lunch counters here in Jacksonville.
This is me right here. And this is the sit-in demonstration of August 13th, 1960. But it took the demonstration of August 27th to make them realize that we were not going to give up. They were passing out baseball bats and axe handles, and they started beating the living daylights out of anybody who was black in the area. Whether you were part of the NAACP Youth Council or not, I was hit on the back of my head. My ears were ringing.
It was not uncontrolled fighting that broke out, let's get the record straight. And not a single member of either group came in contact with an individual of the opposite group.
Hayden Burns had pretty much decided as long as he was mayor of the city of Jacksonville, there was going to be separation of the races.
The city, it was kind of a bit of a backward, politically corrupt, good old boy network.
The first time they filed suit in the city of Jacksonville, they lost the case. So they knew they needed to go a step above the local court. So that's when it was petitioned to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court ordered Jacksonville to desegregate their recreational facilities. A golf-related issue was the first time a court ordered anything in Jacksonville desegregated.
This was bigger than golf. This was equal opportunity back in the 60s for everybody.
How many kids got to go to a swimming pool in the middle of July in Jacksonville? How many Little League teams finally got to practice on a good field rather than some vacant lot because these guys wanted to play golf? They stuck by their principles to play possibly the most principled game there is.
Brentwood Golf Course. This is a beacon. This is one of the most special places for us. 52% of the kids that go through our program on a yearly basis are non-Caucasian.
First Tee came out and opened itself back up for a lot more African Americans to come back to the golf course.
Sports is a uniter, not a divider. It brings us together. Sports has helped this country in a way that I don't know that any other discipline could.
I truly get the sense of walking in the footsteps of giants. I'm following some pretty great men. There's always somebody here who's willing to share history. Brentwood, it's one of the best places in golf.